You can cheer for me over there. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we got a party.
Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold. They dig for silver and for gold and leave the empty holes. And way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass waves, the eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. Sing it. Roll, roll, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long-lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the gar. 1992 country hit by John Anderson. Where is Micanopy? Micanopy? How do we say that? Progress came and took its toll, and in the name of flood control, they made their plans and they drained the land. Now the glades are going dry. And the last time I walked in the swamp, I stood up on a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. Sing. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long-lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, of the alligators and the gar. I think the gar is a very long, narrow fish. At least I wish I knew exactly what a gar was, but I think it's some kind of fish.
Live audience here at the Lanai tonight. Where the boys are, someone waits for me. A smiling face, a warm embrace, 2 arms to hold me tenderly. Where the boys are, my true love will be. He's walking down some street in town, and I know he's looking there for me. In the crowd of 1,000,000 people, I'll find my Valentine, and then I'll climb to the
people and tell the world he's mine. Till he holds me, I'll wait impatiently where the boys are, where the boys are, where the boys are. Someone waits for me till he holds me. I will wait impatiently where the boys are, where the boys are, where the boys are. Someone waits for me. Connie Francis, big hit in 1960, written by Neil Sedaka. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sarasota, and good evening. Good evening to everyone out there watching. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's Susie on Sundays, the launch of The Birds of Florida, the new EP, 2 songs kicking it off, based in part, at least, in Florida. The first song by John Anderson. It was a really big country hit and kind of surprising because it's like kind of, Green Party. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not Jill Stein Green Party. I mean, actual, good. So Seminole Wind by John Anderson, 1992, and then Where the Boys Are, written by Neil Sedaka, and that was a song from a movie by the same name about spring breakers in Fort Lauderdale, and that began the trend. Wow. That I didn't even really know that song, but vaguely in my head somewhere, right? Where the boys are. I mean, and Connie Francis just sang it like, oh my God, she's just so full of longing. It's wonderful. So welcome to Susie on Sundays. Happy New Year, everybody. And hello live from Sarasota, direct from my mother-in-law's lanai. What are we calling it? We're calling it Sunset Lanai. Is that right? Sunset Lanai. The sunset already, well, we missed it, but it did happen, and it happens every night. Happens right behind me. That's west. So while down here for 4 months last winter, I stumbled on a genre of music called Gulf and Western, and I'd never heard of that before, Gulf and Western, but it's like country music meets Caribbean, right? Pedal steel meets steel drums, or something like that. Guitars and marimbas. I think Margaritaville sort of being the defining template of this style of music. And I started listening to it because I'm down here in Florida, and songs started showing up, and I'm like, well, what do these songs sound like? So along with my producer, Eric Johnson, hey, Eric, up in Philly, who did a tremendous job on this record. If you're enjoying it, it is Eric Johnson over-delivering. And you in Philly know Eric, and guitar player Kevin Hansen, who played on this record. You know them from Huffamoose. And man, did Eric just crush this. So I wrote a few songs that became the new project, and I'm going to play those for you this evening. And here's one. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's a shopping mall, it's a parking lot, it's a tiki bar, it's a tequila shot, it's a lightning strike, it's a hurricane, it's 3 months of sun and 9 months of rain, it's an empty swamp, it's a crowded beach, it's a flimsy chair. It's a rub and tug, it's a flying bug, it's a billionaire. Florida, la 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 la. Florida, la 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 lo. How they laugh at the Sunshine State till the moment it starts to snow. Then the passengers crowd the gate for that one place they've got to go. And it's always fa la 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 la, Florida la la la. It's a floppy hat from a sandal shop. It's a traffic jam on an island hop. It's a broken blade on a ceiling fan. It's a too-tight shirt on an old white man. It's a talking bird. It's a putting green. It's a place to die. It's a Russian joke. It's a line of coke. It's a key lime pie. Sing it! Florida, la 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 la. Florida, la 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 lo. How they laugh at the Sunshine State till the moment it starts to snow. Then the passengers crowd the gate for that one place they've got to go. And it's always fa la 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 la, Florida la la la. And with all of that said, yes, I've made it my home. Yes, I've made it my home now. And I'm not leaving Naples for Rome, Port St. Lucie for Paris, Okeechobee for anywhere. You can say what you want, you can call me a fool as I'm taking your call by the pool. Fa la 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 la, Florida la 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 la. Sing it, Florida la 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 lo. You may like it in Tennessee, you may like it in Idaho, you may like it in Michigan, or in Maine or New Mexico. But I love hate fa la 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 la, Florida la la la.
Florida la 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 from some year-rounders over there. Year-rounders over there. Cheering that one on. Florida la la from the new record. Here's another one from the new EP, Birds of Florida. Out today on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and anywhere you get your music.
You walking on the sugar white sand, walking with a shell in your hand. You're in your happy place, and me looking at the sea and the sky, watching all my worries drift by. And I'm not gonna chase them, sitting on the beach in the sun, getting lots of nothing much done. I could get used to this, I could get used to this, I could get used to this all day long. And you curled up in a chair with a book, look how very lovely you look. Lovely from head to feet, and me going for a swim in the pool, even when the weather is cool. The water is nice and heated, floating, looking up at the blue. nothing to do. I could get used to this. I could get used to this. I could get used to this all day long. And used to you and me together, easy as the birds on the breeze. Used to you and me together, letting moments do as they please. Used to you and me together in a little house in the Keys. We could make do, muddle on through. I could get used to this. I could get used to this. I could get used to this. I could get used to this all year long. I could get used to this. I could get used to this. I could get used to this all year long with you. I could get used to this, right? The problem is, as in the previous song, right? As the previous song said, right? It's 3 months of sun and 9 months of rain. I'm not sure it's actually 9 months of rain, but it isn't like this all year. So the thing you come and get used to may not be the thing that you're actually getting in June. Susie on Sundays, thanks for tuning in. And tonight's songs are all on the theme of Florida. Want to ask you now, those of you who are listening, where you are listening from, and if any of you are listening from Florida. And if you are not in Florida, but you have a favorite place in Florida, tell us about that. Or if you have an experience in Florida that is strange, please do relate that tonight, because this is your night to tell your own Florida man or woman story. Do another song now from the Birds of Florida EP. And this is my road manager, Jane Paul's favorite song from the new project. And just want to make sure and play this one just for her, because I know she loves this song so much. Like Cortadito on the An American in Havana project, this is a song that could be, you know, really fun or annoying, depending on your point of view, right? The weatherman said, listen, please, tonight it's maybe gonna freeze, so keep an eye out in the Keys for raining iguanas. Very seldom happens here, but Florida is really weird. The forecast calls for cool and clear and raining iguanas. Strange as any story from the Bible. Lizards, when they get too cold, are liable to fall out of the trees at 30-some degrees. They lie there like they're dead, and then they move their head, and then they blink their eyes and crawl away. Kind of thing can freak you out, like a snake or water spout. One more thing to worry about, it's raining iguanas tonight. La Can you believe you've seen it all now? Wait until those green popsicles fall now. You won't believe your eyes. You won't believe their size. They're bigger than a rat, bigger than a cat. You better wear a safety helmet. But maybe there's an antidote. Wrap them all in cozy coats, tiny scarves around their throats. It's raining iguanas tonight. Raining iguanas tonight. The iguana fans have weighed in from the lanai. That's wonderful. Raining iguanas from the birds of Florida. Yeah. So animals feature in this new EP in ways that I did not expect. And here's an example. Tech director says, oh, yes. Yes, we'll take a technical break for a moment. Yes, I can do something about that. Yes, I can. Thank you so much, technical director. Appreciate your kind assistance. Oh, this might do it, huh? There we go. Was I a little too bright there? I was a little too bright. Now I'm too dark. How's that? There we go. How about in between? There we go. All right. Yeah. I went out for a walk. The weather was cool that day. Weather is rarely cool down here in Tampa Bay. Walked past some cypress trees when to my great surprise came slowly strolling out the owner of two big round yellow eyes. We both froze in place. He looked me in the face. I said, hey, my friend, how about we make a deal? I didn't see you. You didn't see me. At least on that, let's both agree. And let's each go home the way we came and never tell a soul about how we met right here in downtown Seminole. He seemed to nod his head as if he understood. His paws retraced their tracks and he disappeared for good. I'm sure he never spoke a word to anyone. And as for me, I didn't, 'cause I know they'd come for him with guns. So I didn't see you. You didn't see me. At least on that, let's both agree. And let's each go home the way we came and never tell a soul about how we met right here in downtown Seminole. Ooh, I remember his long tail purple kept twitching side to side. Ooh, I remember thinking this would be the day I died, but I survived, and I hope that big cat's still alive. I didn't see you, you didn't see me. From Orlando on down to Immokalee, gotta find a way to find some room and let those Panthers roll from Hialeah all the way to Seminole. Yay. Da, 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 da. She dips her toes in the cool blue water. Like an ibis she moves with grace. Morning light on her hair shines silver. She says the pool, it makes this place. She says in Boston I was a dancer, and Richard always brought flowers so sweet. I kept his ring, but I left those winters. Still too much life inside of me. The birds of Florida, they come from near and far. The birds of Florida, they come by train, by car. They bring bright-colored hearts to make another start under the sun. He says it's fact and it's not opinion. Not everybody looks good in pink. He says there's some of us born flamingos, the few but proud, I like to think. It wasn't easy in Kansas City. They treat you like you're doing something wrong. I'll always miss that big house and garden, but here I feel like I belong. The birds of Florida, they come from near and far. The birds of Florida, they come by train, by car. They bring bright-colored hearts to make another start under the sun. The painted bunting's blue and green, and all the purple galanos, they carry sorrows on their wings and hopes inside their eyes like jewels. The birds of Florida, there's more come every day. The birds of Florida, and each in their own way, they bring bright-colored hearts the start under the sun, under the sun, under the sun. The Birds of Florida from the EP, The Birds of Florida. And yeah, that song, it takes guts to move, right? It takes guts to move to a new place. And people come here. I heard last year that there were 1,000 people moving to Florida every day. And the people over here on the Lanai and some other people I know who are year-rounders here in Florida, like they've built another, you build a second life. And it takes guts to do it. It takes energy and guts and hope of a certain kind and a vision. And I just wanted to honor that in a song like that. Gallinules are some kind of purple. Have you seen purple gallinules? Have we seen purple gallinules? Never heard of them. Okay, but it's just there you go. Have we heard of? Can I have some help here? Have we heard of purple? Am I crazy, or are there purple gallinules? You tell me out there, America. And then the song before that, I Didn't See You, is a story told me by my mother-in-law. And she says this was what, 2003? I Didn't See You? The Panther song? Oh, yeah. Yeah? About 2003 or so, that she was out riding her bicycle here in Sarasota and had an encounter with a panther. And I thought I overshot the mark when I put in Seminole, because it rhymed with Never Tell a Soul, right? Because Sarasota is not a great rhyming song. Rhyming word. Let's be frank. So Seminole worked out, and then Patty Petow, thank you, told me on Instagram that you indeed saw a panther at Lake Seminole, right? I'm not crazy. It did happen. So those are the songs of the EP, The Birds of Florida. And it is available now on Spotify, on Apple Music, and all of that. And it sounds great because Eric Johnson, the producer, did a tremendous job. And I thought this time around I'd do fewer tracks, but bigger tracks. And I hope you enjoy the listening when you get to it. Kevin Hansen played guitar on it. It's just amazing. So now we come to a fun part of Susie on Sundays when I get to do it. Is a portion of the program called it's called You Ought to Know about an artist that some of you do not know about, but you're about to be introduced to the tremendous talents of one of my favorite shows I saw in 2021, and she's just terrific. Please welcome to the program Carsey Blanton. What? Is she here? She's here.
Here I am. Susan and friends of Susan.
Hi,
How
dearie.
nice to see you. Hi.
It's so great. Thank you for joining the program. It's so great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Boy, that show you did in St. Louis was amazing.
Oh, thank you. I wore my most Floridian shirt. I looked through my whole closet. I decided this was the most Florida.
You look tropical.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Thank
do.
You. It's actually about 20 degrees where I am in New Jersey, so I'm trying to bring the Florida vibes for everyone's.
So you are
good.
not doing your show outdoors, for instance, right?
That's a good question. No, I'm not.
Not tonight.
Not this one.
As I said, that show I saw of yours in the band in St. Louis was just at the Blue Strawberry was great and so great. And I'm just so happy to have reconnected with you. And I knew you first as somebody starting out in Philly, right? Or didn't you play like an open mic night or something at the Tin
I'm
Angel
sure I
or
did.
something?
Yeah, I moved to
Yeah.
Philly when I was about 20 and sort of tried to launch a career from there. And but I was a fan of yours even before that, and I didn't even realize that your roots were in Philly, or some of them. You went to Temple, as
Yeah, I
did
went to Temple. Yep.
my bass player, Temple Music School.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, so I was in Philly for a long time, and then I was in New Orleans for a long time, and now I'm back in the Philadelphia, Jersey, New York triangle kind of thing.
But you'll be all across the country next year, from what I saw on your tour calendar.
Well, that is the theory, and
Yeah,
you know,
isn't it? Yeah, exactly right.
these days we just try to say, you know, fingers crossed. As far as I know, I will be playing in California, Oregon, and then on the East Coast as well this year. That's as far as anyone knows.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Would you favor us with a song?
Absolutely. Gosh, it would be my pleasure.
Carsey Blanton, everybody.
Thank you. This is called Be Good. It's from my latest record, which is called Love and Rage. Jesus Christ was a handsome man. He had nothing to hide. He said, give bread to the hungry, bring the homeless inside. Jesus Christ was a dangerous man. That's the way that he died, saying, be good to the people you love, and love everybody alive. Be good to the people. Be good to the people. Be good to the people you love, and love everybody alive. Dr. King was a preacher. He had God on his side. He said, all God's children are brothers. Don't cast your brother aside. Dr. King was a dangerous man. That's the way that he died, saying, be good to the people you love, and love everybody alive. Be good to the people. Be good to the people now. Be good to the people you love, and love everybody alive. Well, there ain't nothing more criminal than kindness. And there ain't nothing more valuable than blindness. So they'll make anyone a martyr who remind us everybody got a right to be free. Be good to the people. Be good to the people now. Be good to the people you love, and love everybody alive. Love everybody alive. Love everybody alive.
Carsey Blanton.
And now there's cake. Look, I have
Hummingbird.
wine.
Hummingbird Cake.
Oh my gosh.
Yes,
With real hummingbirds?
Well, I don't know if, are these real hummingbirds?
The hummingbirds of Florida?
No, they're not real. They're artificial
Oh,
hummingbirds.
I thought
like
you were eating the hummingbirds of Florida
No,
in
I don't
homage to
know.
your new album.
I've never had hummingbird cake before, but a friend of mine brought this over. I guess it's a southern thing. Did
Oh.
you hear about, what is the hummingbird cake? Pineapple and banana. It's delicious. Carsey, have you had
Sounds
hummingbird?
delicious.
No, you've never had the hummingbird cake?
I never have, although I am technically from the South. I lived in New Orleans for a long time, but I never lived in Florida. I don't know if it's that part of the South.
I was going to say, I mean, New Orleans has good cake, too. They have king cake.
They do. And it's the season, as of a couple days ago.
'Tis the season. 'Tis indeed the season. Would you play another song? Because you're
Oh,
really good at this. You should
really?
look into doing this for a living. is what
Gosh.
I really think. Yeah.
In this climate,
Yeah,
Great time to start a career in music, I tell you what.
Exactly, right?
Live performance, that's where it's at here in 2022.
Carsey Blanton, everybody. Would you, do another song, please, oh, please, oh, please.
Sure. That's why I got into this business, folks, for the money. All right, well, let's see. Actually, what the heck? I'm going to do a different one. It's going to be this one. I'm going to do a song that I wrote for John Prine, just for fun. I've been a John Prine fan my whole life, and he was one of the first people that we lost to COVID-19 who I had a personal connection to. So that was back in April of 2020. He passed away, and I wrote him a song. Hey John Prine, thanks for the tunes, they were sweet as peaches, crazy as loons. You were telling us how to be good to each other, a smart ass smiling aimless lover. But it's rough down here since we got the news. Might take a miracle to kill these blues. Everybody been crying like a little girl in the whole wide big old goofy world. But tonight heaven is a happier place. They were all sick of singing Amazing Grace. Now it's fish and whistle, lean on me. Everybody singing in harmony. Tonight in heaven must be nice. They're all eating peaches in paradise. All of them angels lining up in a queue just to go fishing with you. Just to go fishing with you. Hey John Prine, one more thing. You're the one who made us all wanna sing. You made it look so easy and sound so fun. Well, sing a little sweeter now that you're all done. And please tell Petty we've been breaking down since Merle and Bowie and Lennon and Prince. You got a pretty good band up there, I guess, and we all wish you all the best. But tonight heaven is a happier place. They were all sick of singing Amazing Grace. Now it's fish and whistle, lean on me. Everybody singing in harmony. Tonight in heaven must be nice. They're all eating peaches in paradise. All of them angels line up in a queue just to go fishing with you. Just to go fishing with you. Just to go fishing with Jesus and Petty and you.
That song is amazing. I know you know that, but it really does allow him to kind of live on, you know?
Oh, thank you. Well, I also wanted to sing it because it has Petty in there. And Petty, of course, has the Florida connection. trying to tie it all in.
We could be hearing a little Tom Petty later in the...
Really?
Yeah, there's a good chance. There's
wow.
80% chance of
We
Petty.
would love that. We would all love that.
Carsey, thanks for being part of tonight. And everybody, if this is your first time seeing Carsey Blanton, please don't forget, I'm the one who introduced you to Carsey Blanton. Carsey,
thank you so much for having me, Susan.
I wish you all the best, and you're just like a rocket ship. Just go. Just go. It's so fun to see good things happen to you. And thanks for what you do for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Bye, honey.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Carsey Blanton. What? Right? Oh, my God. All day.
Susan, we've lost your guitar.
There it is. Carsey Blanton. Love her so much. Well, I'm going to take this moment to just remind you, you are watching Susie on Sundays on a Sunday night here in January. Tonight's theme is Florida. And so I just did put out the EP, The Birds of Florida, and I'm working now because, you know, why I named it that was because there are so many guidebooks in homes of people living in Florida about birds, right? You'll see everywhere, you know, Florida birds,
guides to, bird watching in Florida. And so I named the project The Birds of Florida. And so now that one's done, I'm going to work on the next one, the next project, which will be called, The Snakes of Florida. So that will be next year's project, and I'm sure you'll be looking forward to that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. It was a beautiful day. The sun beat down. I had the radio on. I was driving. Trees flew by. Me and Del were singing Little Runaway. I was flying. Yeah, running down a dream that never would come to me. Working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, running down a dream. It felt so good, like anything was possible. I hit cruise control and rubbed my eyes. Cruise Control, 1989, this song. The last 3 days, the rain was unstoppable. It was always cold, no sunshine. Sing it. Yeah, running down a dream that never would come to me. Working on a mystery, going wherever it leads. Running down a dream. I rolled on, the sky grew dark. I put the pedal down to make some time. There's something good waiting down this road. I'm picking up whatever's mine. Sing it! I'm running down a dream that never did come to me. Working on a mystery, going wherever it leads, running down a dream. Pride of Gainesville, Florida, Tom Petty wrote that song with Jeff Lynne. Jeff Lynne of Electric Light Orchestra, right? And that solo, Mike Campbell guitar solo. I mean, it starts like screaming. I would love to learn that. Not going to happen in this lifetime. Songs of Florida tonight on Susie on Sundays. And no, I will not be singing Margaritaville. Not doing it. No, not doing it. But I am going to do a Jimmy Buffett tune because he really is the guy who invented what is the Gulf and Western sound. And I've met him a couple times. And I got to tell you, he was really friendly and really great. I think he's a cool dude. I do. I think he's a cool dude. From his album A White Sport Coat and a Pink Crustacean, Jimmy Buffett wrote the third-person narrative you're about to hear. It's about a Spanish Civil War veteran and a one-armed pianist he'd met named Eddie Balchowski. Bob Dylan named this as one of his favorite songs. So it goes like this. And I think you gotta respect this tune. He went to Paris looking for answers to questions that bothered him so. He was impressive, young and aggressive, saving the world on his own. But the warm summer breezes, the French wine and cheeses put his ambition at bay. His summers and winters scattered like splinters, and 4 or 5 years slipped away. Then he went to England, played the piano, and married an actress named Kim. They had a fine life, husband and sweet wife, and they had a son named him Jim. And all of the answers and all of the questions he locked in his attic one day. 'Cause he liked the quiet, clean country living, and 20 more years slipped away. Well, the war took his baby, bombs killed his lady, left him with only one eye. His body was battered, his whole world was shattered, and all he could do was just cry. While the tears were falling and he was recalling answers that he'd never found. So he hopped on a freighter, skidded the ocean, and left England without a sound. Now he lives in the islands, fishes the pilings, and drinks his green label all day. Writing his memoirs, losing his hearing, but he don't care what most people say. Through 86 years of perpetual motion, if he likes you, he'll smile and he'll say, some of it's magic, some of it's tragic, but I had a good life all the way. And he went to Paris looking for answers to questions that bothered him so. Thank you. Isn't that something? That song is something, right? Jimmy Buffett, he went to Paris. And I am not going to Paris anytime soon, but I am going to a number of towns in Florida. Yes, this is the Florida tour. So for that, I'll play a little instrumental. And Kel, let's roll those dates. So I'm going to be at the 30A Florida Festival, up in Santa Rosa Beach, which is near Destin, right? This coming weekend, Dar Williams is going to be there, Mary Gaucher going to be there, Heather Maloney going to be there, and also some really big shots like Mavis Staples, I think, if I'm seeing that right, Ricky Lee Jones. So if that's handy for you, come on over to Destin. And then in a few weeks, I think I'm in St. Augustine for the first time. Oops, right, forgot. Emerald Concerts in Hollywood on January 29th, Hollywood, Florida, not Hollywood, California. Then I'll be at St. Augustine, where I've never been before. I look forward to seeing the historic town of St. Augustine, Florida, on February 12th or February 11th. I think it's February 11th. And then on February 14th, I'm at Fogartyville here in the Sarasota area in Bradenton. That's right, Fogartyville. I'm excited about that. That is a Valentine's Day show, and I will be singing love songs like Where the Boys Are. And then the weekend after that, I'll be at the Mucky Duck in Houston, Texas. February 18th, yes, looking forward to that, Houston. All right, Texas, woo! And then after that, let's see, there's some house concerts, I think. There's, there we go. And then there's Nashville and Atlanta. And then there's, Eddie's Attic. And then there's North Carolina, and there's a whole lot going on. But I just want to let you know the Alaska cruise, for those of you who have wondered about that, I'm going to play one more song for you this evening. If you've been wondering about the Alaska cruise, we think it's going to go. The last trends, we have our eyes on it, just so you know. So if you're thinking of coming, thank you for your patience. Hopefully you can stay with us through mid-February. I think the deposits are due February 19th, so stay with us. Let's see how things look then. Because this particular variant is so strange and may disappear almost as fast as it came. So we'll see. Thanks, everybody, for staying patient with that. And thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight for Susie on Sundays, Florida edition, live from my mother-in-law's lanai in Sarasota. And my mother-in-law's lanai is available for rent, right? This venue's available for rent. Yeah, sure. High price. Okay, so yes, it is available for rent. Please inquire with my manager, Patty, at Bulletproof Artists for your next private party. Where does it start? About $10,000? What did we think? Is that where we set the pricing? I don't think they would even want that, really. Even that wouldn't be enough, I don't think. So, yeah. But thank you for tuning in tonight. Some of you asked about my guitar. This is my new Martin guitar. I think it's an SE model. It has this interesting cutaway. And it has an unusual bracing pattern, and the neck block is different, right? Isn't that interesting how it's kind of, the neck block is kind of bolted on in this way, or cut in a way? Anyway, you'll look it up. It's the new Martin SC. So there you have it. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I hope you've been well entertained. We'll see you out on the road. I want to close with this super big cheese ball from 1981. And yeah, this is heavy. This is cheesecake all the way, man. Okay, thanks everybody so much. Wrapped around each other, trying so hard to stay warm. That first cold winter together, lying in each other's arms, watching those old movies, falling in love so desperately. Honey, I was your hero, and you were my leading lady. We had it all, just like Bogey and Bacall, starring in our own late, late show, sailing away to Key Largo. Looking at you, kid, missing all the things we did. We can find it once again, I know, just like they did in Key Largo. Sung by Bertie Higgins, written by Bertie Higgins in 1981. The pride of born in Tarpon Springs, Florida, north of Tampa. Does that sound right? Honey, can't you remember? We played all the parts. That sweet scene of surrender. When you gave me your heart. Please say you will play it again. 'Cause I love you still. Baby, this can't be the end. Sing it. We had it all, just like Bogey and Bacall, starring in our own late, late show, sailing away to Key Largo. Here's looking at you, kid, missing all the things we did. We can find it once again, I know, just like they did in Key Largo.